problem loader from start to finish, troubleshooting tying, leading, moving from side to side when horse goes off to the side of the trailer, to loading with the partition open, then closed, butt bar, offloading, self-loading, using a 2-horse straight load. As usual, I just met this horse. The trailer simulator where we work out any problems before going to the actual trailer, pulling away and rearing because I did not leave the trailer. If I can help it, she did pull me out. I don't line the horse back up. And then block her eye with your left hand so you can hold on the halter a little bit and don't let go of her until, flip the whip and rub her with her. Don't let go of her until she's committed. Then you flip the whip upside down. Block her head. Flip the whip. That's it. Good. The last clip was at the end of the session. Stay tuned if you'd like to see how we got there. You might see what you're missing in your own training. Correct way to use the clip. I use a 1/2-inch rope. Make sure your rope can slide. Check it yourself before tying your horse. I can't jump anymore. So when I do something, it's till she hits the back of that. Like I said, we don't want to keep doing something. But when she hits the back, and if she doesn't do anything with 3 taps, I don't want to do anything. You know, like I said, I don't want to blow her doors off. I just want her to feel that that has a drift to it.
Yeah. No.
So this just kind of teaches them pull back because it has that grip.
Right.
So thus they don't panic. Because when it hits them hard, then they panic. So this kind of trains them for you.
Yeah.
Because its timing is perfect. If you want to hold steady pressure, and then you want to kind of, after she responds good to this, to drop your head, you want to make an accident like this. Because that's what she's going to do when it grabs her quick. So I don't like to make an accident maybe 1 every 10th time, because I don't want to do that to her. So I want you to hold both of these and open your hands when she drops. And then you can go to this and then create an accident. Drops. You can rock it if she's there, open your hands, yeah.
And then the accidents, I just do a little bit of like a
And
jab.
you can take both of those ropes and just jerk on them. And hang on to them until she drops her head. Yep, hang on and release. Yeah, just so she gets that. So you don't want to do that a lot, but you want to know what's going to really happen. She's in the cross tie. I'm putting the halter on no matter what it is. Like here, I'm going to ask her to drop her head, to tie it, and take it off. Anytime it's going on and off, I want her head down here. I don't want my arms over my shoulders. So I'm here, of course, I'm going to panic. All right? Let it slide.
Okay, so that was too much pressure. Okay.
So I'm going to panic. Yeah. All right, one more time. Give a little friction on that. Yeah. So that's what the clip does.
Yeah.
Because it's that hard pull that makes them break. She knows what that means. That it's a case for her, right? She's trying to run off here. I want to look at her hip and get her to disengage that hip so she can't drag me. So, because I want her to respond to backing up with that little wiggle. I don't want her checking out and leaving, like she keeps wanting to cut class. I want her to take care of her. So I take my energy down. I'm going to do this outside of here so she doesn't panic. So when I ask her to back, again, I'm never going to do that inside the trailer. I'm not going to jerk on her face. I'll just use steady pressure. All right, so here's all. So I'm holding her face loose. I'm just getting the butt end of the whip on her first.
Yeah.
And then I'll flip it around. So I just want her to know that when I tap on that, on her butt, it just means go forward. Take one step, don't mule out. And when she takes a step forward, she gets a rub. So say the word back, side to side. Exhale. Oh, she's back. All right, watch her feet. Watch her feet. Your shoulder. Draw up from here. Look over her wither. Slow down forward. Good. I'm going to do that one more time. Because mostly when the horse doesn't load, people go like this. Turn them to the left and spin them around. As they're driving your feet, we want to make her yield to our feet. Good girl. So rub my energies down. This is in front of her eye. This is anywhere up here. I'm going to look over with her. Take a big step with my right leg. Soft. Drop the A.
This is the wrong
Like I said,
one.
if that shoulder touches me, I'm going to whack it. This is like a horse fighting them, all right? So if I go, you have to like it, right? So I don't need that anymore. But when she doesn't yield, if I step in, it's her job to get out of my way. And if she doesn't, she gets hit, right? I have pinchers here. Right now,
Simulating a bite.
just to teach her, you have to yield. So when I'm leading her, I'm going to turn right always. I don't ever go left when I'm training. So this way, she's more humble. She has to get out of my way. Right? So now I don't need that. I don't need anything. It's just, if she forgets, I'll pinch her. Right, where's that? This girl. We're going to rub her neck all over. Your energy is down. You're going to bring your energy up. You're going to rub her gaze off. Left hand in front of her eye. Big step with right leg. Look to the right. 1, 2, 3. You don't want to slow her down. Look right. Over that with her. Step up her. So lift her home. Just step, pull back. Yeah. So get back into your shoulder and pet her. Just exhale. Get back into your position. Shorten your line in your left hand. And do it again. The first two are soft as you can muster. You got to turn your head hard right, but you're going right. Tiny circle. Both hands up, step in, soft, soft. Look right, that's correct. Good, step in, step in. Now I'll get you the stick. So you're going to rub her. You got to step in. Turn your head hard right. Yep. Pinch up high. That's it. Lift her home. Good. All right, so now we're just going to do a straight, just going to walk a straight line, and then go in the trailer. So you're going to walk a straight line, slow down, turn her right. So imagine here's one cone. And you got to lead her shoulder to shoulder. So my feet are next to her feet. I'm going to rub her here, next to the corner up here.
Nice job.
So walk on. See, I extend lift her hindquarters. Here's my cone. I'm going to overshoot it. Slow her down. I'm going to put this way, we'll call this my wing, and put it way out to the left because I'm not going to assault her face with it, okay? Whoops, what was that? Because now my whip is in my left hand, not in my right. So I'm gonna slow her down, get my wing out, look over her with her, don't go forward. And then back there, so see my feet are with her feet, we're leading, we're walking together, just like I'm riding her. I'm gonna do one more turn and give her view. Slow down. So I'm gonna slow her, look, and your turn. And lift her halt. The reason I lift her halt is if I pull her onto me. So you're gonna rub her here with your right hand, and you're gonna find her butt with your whip. Look over your left shoulder. So if she doesn't keep up with you, just extend that whip to her hindquarters. Don't use it unless she
But I'm
does.
doing this just to like tell her she's okay.
Yes. Because if I just put it on their ass, sometimes they. Right hand down low. Feet her out just a little more lead rope. Then you're going to slow her down on your turn. Yeah, look. Get your wing out. And eyes up. Right hand down low. Get her up. You're way out ahead of her. Feed her out a little more lead rope. Then lean back and wiggle to slower or halt. That's fine. Look to your turn. Good job. That's it. So anytime this horse starts coming into your feet, you go right. You say, Good girl. And I'm just letting her know it's okay that I'm willing to work with her. You know what I mean? And I understand her fears. Good girl. That's the way. Anytime she wants to smell the sides or the bottom, all that's okay. I don't want her to hit her head under there, so I want to protect her head from there. So now I'm going to ask her to back. Good girl. And then I'm going to ask her to step up. I'm not going to straighten her out. And release. Good girl. What a good girl. That's it. Good. Good girl. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Step. So let my hand slide. Once she clears that, I can pull, and I'm going to add, you're fine, I'm going to add the wiggle her with her. So I'm just going to say step. Get louder with that whip, not with my hand on her halter. Oh, she got a poop. She got a poop. Lock that side. Step. Bumper. Good. Rub. Good girl. Rub. Let her think about it. That's right. Good. You're fine. Tap. Step. Good. Good girl. You're fine. Yeah. Step. Steady pressure, release. Oh, she got poop again. She's going to get all pooped out. Good girl. Good girl. Very soft on her face. So I'm going to add the whip again. Holding pressure on her face. Whenever she does that, I'm going to spank her in here. Good. That's the way. You're fine. Good girl. Good girl. You're fine. No, I know. And we'll let her settle. Because I want her to think. Step.
Can you give it 15 minutes? Not a great place to stop.
What'd she say? She needs it?
Yeah, the barn.
Good job. She backed, I let that slide, and she came back in, which was really nice.
Oh, good.
Good girl. Good job. So we can stop here and finish outside?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
All right. Good job. Yeah, back up. Turn up to the right again. Lower down. So I'm ready to run it. Good girl. She is. Yes, good girl.
And I've always known it's a fear thing because she's a freaking child, but she has never eaten anything.
Everyone that tells me that, they're eating adolescent because of all of that. What we say back then, and that's a huge part. And then, we gotta start going behind her. She's nervous of the butt buzz. So.
Yeah.
And she's been loaded with it open only, but then that makes her nervous. Yeah, so she did really good getting in there tight. Yeah, I'm not giving me. Your turn. And then once you load her, I'm going to start walking around the trailer and coming back up. If she backs up because I walk around, don't panic. It's the same thing with your hand. So take her in and turn to the right. Eye on the prize.
Nothing dignified.
Good girl. Soft. soft, soft. Good job. I'm gonna come up this side to pet her bum. Good girl, Juniper. Good girl. You're fine. Good. Good. I'm gonna make a noise. No, I don't want to do that. Good. And now back her off. Let her go slow as she wants. Good job. Because, you know, the things behind the camera, so we just have to, we're not helping.
Yeah.
We'll load her back in. And release. Good girl. Release. Good girl. Watch your hand on the press bar. Good.
Good girl.
I'm gonna rub her with the butt end of the whip. Ask her to step. Yeah. Good.
girl.
You did push you. I'm gonna wiggle butt bar. Good. Soft pressure on her face. Let's see if anybody step up one with the cat. Good. That's a good girl. Damn. I'm just gonna get off and walk around again. Good girl. Get soft touch. You get soft this way, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna rub her butt over here. Good girl. Good girl, Jupiter. Good. No boots. So I'm gonna tap her. Easy on her face. That's it. And I'm gonna rub her. Good girl. Make a noise there. Good. Tapping her. And rubbing. And rubbing. Alright, ask her to back up. Let her take time. I'm gonna go in and I want you to be the back. So, did you see me use the butt end and rub her?
Yeah.
When you think she's solid, then you can put this up, but you want to have this here to tap her.
In case she starts to
Yeah. But we don't want to lock her unless she's relaxed. Maybe go on the other side first. And stand up there and just pet her with that stick once she goes in. So just rub her with the butt end of that stick.
Touch the bar a little bit.
Yep, not too much, not too crazy. Yep, that's good. Good, and if you feel comfortable, then you can put it up. She's quiet up here, not pulling. But have the butt end of that whip in case she starts to back up that you can tap her. And then, yeah, and then quick with the ramp, but quiet. Good girl. Good girl. Fine. That's the way. Right, and we can take her for a ride. I need the clip the tire.
Should be right at your feet there.
Thank you. Good girl. Great. So here I would put the stopper knot. in.
Yeah. Okay, so that she.
We're not going to tie her on the rope halter. off because even though it has the baling twine, it does the hard coat. And it looks pretty short. Are you able to go around this facility?
Yeah, you can go up there and around
All right,
and
so
back
just
out.
do that.
So I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Roll call.
In the restroom.
So make sounds, lumbar, good girl. And yeah, steady pressure. Just keep holding. You're not gonna realign her up. And I'm gonna have this down here. Very nice. You see how they line themselves up and they want to go? Do you want to try soft loading?
Yeah, we have time.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea what to do.
Yeah, so back her off. We'll give it a go. Ramp. We'll put this over her head. Rub her with her. Be fine. Now a lot of times it's going me over. I'll get her. So I have her. Good. Good girl. All right, collar to back. Back. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. So yeah, again, and then you. So, she tries the stuff that work, but if you catch her and shut her down, she's like, okay. No, I know. I love how she moves up. Good girl. Stand. Good. Just so. And I just rub. So I tap, then rub. Tap, then rub. Good. Tap. Rub. Stand. Stand. I know it's hard. Good. I know. All right, tell her to back. Back up. Got her. Girl.
She's like,
Back. Back.
the competent one's out there, but I don't like the trailer, but the safe one's in there.
You're a good girl. Tell her to back up. Just hold on that halter a little bit. Back. When you do this, when you stop, this is how you let go of her until, flip the whip and rub her with her. Don't let go of her until she's committed. Then you flip the whip upside down. Block her head. Flip the whip. That's good. Good job. Tap her. That's a good girl. And now I'm going to ask her to back in your head. Back up. Good job. Done.
That was magic. I mean, I know it's not, but it felt like it.
And then block her eye with your left hand so you can hold on the halter a little bit. And don't let go of her until, flip the whip and rub her with her. Don't let go of her until she's committed. Then you flip the whip upside down. Block her head. Flip the whip. That's it. Good.